Okay, sorry. There's like a quick little pause. I think my husband's actually super excited to go to this concert too. He's like, what's going on? Are we going to be packing? Calm down. I'm doing a live. So I think I might go a little bit harsh with my oops, with my contouring, just because again, it's going to be a longer day and longer night. I want to make sure that it lasts. So it's okay to go a little bit darker. And I just put it on my chin, but it's fine. Also, I'm obsessed with this brush. It is not a unique brush, but if you can find one, my little brother gave it to me, and so I'm not 100% sure where he got it. But I find that this is the best type of contour brush, where see how it just like kind of goes this way and then points, because then I use the point for like the sharp edges, and then I would use the flat side to kind of blend it all in. And it's foolproof a little bit, I guess, because I'm not the greatest at it. Like, I just started doing contour when I started with Younique, because I never got how people made it look so easy. But now I'm learning. So I'd be like, oh my gosh, how do they blend that in? How do they not keep the lines? One, you have to have a good makeup palette or a good contouring palette. Two, like this brush makes it so easy. Okie dokie. So now what I do is I go in with my lighter powder and I take another little smaller powder brush, but not, I mean, you can even use an eyeshadow powder brush for this, I'm sure. But I just go in and I just kind of highlight where I did my contour, or if you want to make like a sharper line, like so if I put that contour right there and it was a little bit too high on my chin, you can help, it just kind of helps it blend it back in and not have like a harsh line right there. See here, watch. See? It went away. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell how excited I am? So I'm thinking that since it is the middle of the day, I will do just a video for my hair instead of doing a live. It's just easier that way for me, because why not? And then you can just tell me that you watched it and just say, comment, hey girl, you should have done this instead of this. I'm like, you're right. And then we have a whole long conversation because I talk to everybody. That's how I roll. Okay, and now the pièce de resisto, my blush. I like to do a really bright, it looks kind of weird, doesn't it? A really bright matte for a long-lasting nighttime, or for the day, really. But I might go a little bit harsher than I usually do. Ooh, that was a lot. Well, maybe not that harsh, because that would look really super weird. A little bit. And what I like about this blush, if like I did get all of that over, if I did get all of that blush on there, do you see how like easy it blends in, and how it's not like, oh, I have to redo all my whole makeup? It's a nice, I just love all of Younique's products. I just feel like Justin Timberlake's watching me right now in spirit, because his little guy his little statue's with me. I love my JT. Okay, so my friend that was staying with me last weekend, it's funny because her and I fight about who's the biggest JT fan, because we're still in elementary school. But whatever. So you fight about it all the time, and so she slept in the office while she was here, and I was like, did you notice? She was like, notice what? And I was like, you're not a true fan unless you notice. And she's like, oh, you mean the Justin Timberlake figure that's in my room that you had there? I was like, oh, dang it. My hydrating Younique setting powder. It's translucent, it's hydrating, it feels great on your face. It does not clump up. It does not make your makeup turn colors, which I used to do with just store-bought setting powder. It would always make my makeup look like yellow or something, and it just looked really gross. And so it does feel like a little bit damp when you put it on, and you were like, oh no, this is a bad batch. It's moldy. It's not, I promise. I promise. It's hydrating setting powder, so it feels a little bit damp. I hate the word moist, so I will sit here in silence until I use a different word instead of using that. And the only reason I was able to use it just now is because I was using it to say how much I don't like it, because I'm weird like that. I like to do my setting powder instead of just right there. I like to do it in the crease of your nose, just because it helps with any buildup of your makeup product, your foundation. It just kind of helps it not build up right there. When it helps with buildup, it doesn't help. It's fine. Just disregard. I'm in too good of a mood because Mama gets to get out of the house. Bow, bow. And who doesn't like getting out of the house? Okay, what am I doing? So, since I'm so obsessed and I've been getting so much love for this is you can't see it, it's backwards. This is the Flipping Best eyeshadow palette, and there's different ones. So, like, I got the medium to light colors, but you can get darker colors, you can get medium colors, you can do whatever. And it stayed on all day yesterday, and I literally I can't get enough of it, and I think I'm going to use it every day of my life for the rest of my life. Just kidding, or until I need it again. So actually, since I am going to go all out, and don't judge me, I know this is bad for your eye. I know I'm aging, and that's just like we're making wrinkles worse, but it's a night out. So what I do is I hold my eye open and I get right underneath into my waterline. It's not as easy as it used to be for me. And then what I also like to do is I hold my eye as thin as I possibly can, because I have a lot of eyelid, and I just go right along the waterline. And I know it doesn't look that great right now, but just watch. It helps with smokiness once you blend it. And this is a really nice buttery pencil. It's the Moodstruck Precision Pencil. I just did that right on my eye. It's okay, we can fix it. This is the Moodstruck Precision Pencil. I'm not good with liquid, so I probably won't be doing a lot of that. But if you feel like you want to get on here and you want to tell me how to do it and make it look better, I am always open for suggestions. Okay. I know it looks crazy. Just bear with me. So then I do my bottom part of my eye, and I get as close to the lash line as I possibly can. And then I do my waterline. People are like, why do they keep giving her eyeliner? She's not good at it. Because a precision pencil you can fix super easy. Okay. So I'm just doing right as close to my eyelash brush as I can. Or eyelash brush. My eyelash line as I can. And then you do your waterline. To like match it up. This is a lot, but I'm doing concert stuff, so just bear with me here, people. So then I take like a little eyeliner brush, and I just kind of make sure it's blended into my eye, so if the mask or the eyeshadow gets onto it, it doesn't have like a bunch of clumps, and it just kind of helps with when you're about to do like a good smoky. See how you just kind of build it up a little bit? you just take the the eyeliner that you've put on your line and you just kind of pull it up into your eyelid. See, I told you. It looks crazy when you first do it. But then as long as you blend it, you're easy peasy lemon squeezy. And just pull it up from your eye, lash line. What if I did like a skeleton face for my Halloween makeup? Okay, so then when you do this, it kind of has a good base for a good smoky eye right before you do the eyeshadow. Okay, so I didn't do this, so I'm going to do it right now, but I'm going to do just a little bit of my eyeshadow primer. It just helps it stay sticky and on your facey wacy. Oh, my husband's gonna love this dark look. It's okay, JT. He knows about us. Okay. Yes, I'm weird, but you wouldn't be watching if I wasn't weird. Weird. Okay, and like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect right here. It just lays like a nice little base for your smoky eye. Okay. I'm so excited. I can't help it. Oh, look at all that wine. Oh, get yourself some. So delicious and not so tricious. And your little wine holders. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go dark and I'm going to do a smoky. So I'm going to do this as my first base, this dark grayish. It's like a natural grayish. And when you're doing a smoky, you don't have to do a lot of product on your eyebrow or on your brush right away, because then you can't build on it to make it. It's better to start out with less than more. So you just do a very little bit and you kind of shake off the excess powder that you're not going to use quite yet. And it's very important that when you are doing a smoky, press in the powder shadow before you start swiping. It helps prevent excess powder dropping onto your face, and it also helps just kind of get it in there so it stays. And so as you get older, obviously your eyebrows kind of start to go down a little bit, so you do want to bring it up pretty high. And so you just do a little bit every time until you build it to the dark, to the color that you would like, the smokiness that you would like. And once you press it into that eyeshadow primer, your eyelid, you just kind of very lightly, like I'm not pushing the brush into my face like this, I'm just very lightly towards the end of my brush, and I'm just taking little bits and I'm just pulling it towards the inner part of my eye. And so see, once my eyebrows settle down like this, it doesn't look like, it looks like I'm missing a spot. So that, in that case, it's okay to go up even higher. Like, I know back in the day we would never put eyeshadow this high, but that's just how we used to do it. B, you can fix this hard line, this blending line, with more eyeshadow as we build on it. Oh, look at that smoky eye. I bet you guys didn't see that coming when I was doing my eyeliner. Nope. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. This is like used to be my go-to, was a nice smoky up in the club. And so when you're doing powder eyeshadow too, I usually keep my setting powder on until I'm done with the powder, because it just helps wash the stuff that did fall down off your eye. Hello. Who was calling me? Hi, babe.
Hey, potentially go shopping before Coop gets off of school? Because we're out of like everything.
No, because he gets out in 20 minutes.
Before. Like, I just mean like before you guys have to go.
Okay. Probably. We'll probably just order dinner for you guys, to be honest.
All right, love you.
Love you. That's my son telling me how awesome I am at preparing for meals for the week. He's like, just FYI, we're out of everything, so can you fix that before we go? I'm like, or you go? I'm like, yeah. I'll just order something. That's what Grubhub is for. I know this looks like a lot, but just, again, you didn't know where I was going with the eyeliner. Just keep with me. Just very lightly blend it in and build it to the darkness that you want. Get nice up in there. That eyeshadow, that eyebrow line. I love this palette. The eyeshadow is nice and pigmented. It's nice and buttery. And you just take it all the way on your upper, not necessarily your eyelid directly, but you pull it all the way across your eye. Oh yeah, I feel like my husband's like, that's what I'm talking about. Wear that dark of eyeshadow every day. And I'm like, no. That's just too much. I'm not going clubbing every day no more. Ooh, she's looking fierce. Okay. So that's what we're doing for the base of the smoky. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with this darker, more shimmery, purpley kind of color. And again, I'm just going to go very lightly on top of it. You can use the same powder brush that you're using right now just because it's still going to blend into the dark, but you still want to just take it and pat it in. And you just pat it a little bit lower than you did with your original layer. And you just pat it all in. And now you start blending a little bit lower than how high you took the other shadow. And you see how it looks like more layered, complex color now? Yeah, I know. I love it so much. And remember, like, so this is the thing that people don't realize with smoky eyes. Like, it's okay to be messy and get it all over and the lines looking weird, because you can always fix it with concealer or foundation to get the lines better. Ooh. Ooh. See how it's just like, it's still like the same dark purple gray color. I don't know why it's always like right there on my eyebrow line. That is always a pain to get to cover. It's like something on my eyelid doesn't like the stuff to be right there. Okay, so that's what a lot of people, what I was saying is that's what a lot of people they're afraid of the smoky eye because it looks messy like this before you're done with it. And then you're like, I just can't do it. And it does take time. And it does look messy at first. But once you blend it all in and you get your lines matched up, you're like, oh, I get it now. That smoky eye look. And so see how like you get a little bit more of a purple on top of or right underneath the gray that we already laid down? Just looks a little bit more layered. Okay, so for the next color, you do want to get a different brush that's clean. That's my problem, is finding a clean one. Because now you're going to go with the lighter one and you're not going to go up as high on your eyebrow. So now I'm going to go on even just like a little bit shade darker. So this is or lighter. This is the more dark metallic-y purple that I just used. So now I'm going to go on this lighter, almost pink metallic-y. And again, you just go very lightly. Blow off the extra color. And for this line or for this layer, you're going to want to keep it just right on your eyelid. So you're just going to take it and blend it in, blot it in. on your eyelid. Again, don't start sweeping because then it's not going to do anything. And then you wipe off the excess, and then you just kind of blend it right at your eyelid or just a little bit higher. But not as high as you took the other ones. This is the blending of the colors. Do you know what I mean? Blend, blend, blot, blot. Blend, blend, blot, blot. I think I drank way too much water today because I'm getting one of those headaches when you're like overly hydrated. Do you know what I mean? There are makeup artists that make all of this look like clean and easy the first time. I'm not that one. I make it look messy and then I make it look clean. Okay, so that is done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I like to do like a cream brush, a cream eyeshadow brush or something like that. And I like to do my highlighter. So this is all metallic-y that I just did. So I'm going to do this matte, very light, almost white color. And I'm going to do just a very little bit, just kind of lightly press it in, shake off the excess. And then I'm going to start bringing in some lighter tones towards the back of my eye again. And this is going to just make a nice little base. So when I put the lighter color, metallic-y color on it, it doesn't get drowned out by all the dark. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to take a tiny little dense brush and I'm going to go to this lighter metallic-y pink that I'm obsessed with right now. And I like to go from right at the tear duct up. And you start going right up into there, right over here, and just kind of blend it in where you put the lighter one. And so it makes your eye look a little bit brighter and awake. Do you see what I mean? And it just takes a very little bit because this stuff is super pigmented and it works really well. Oh, she looks, well, I haven't done dark, crazy eyeshadows in such a long time. Okay. Perfect. See? Okay, so now what I do like to do after I do that, I do like to go over with the black eyeliner, just like way skinnier and lighter than you did originally, because you're not going to be using the excess to blend. See, so it just kind of pulls that eyeshadow together. Oh, I'm getting quiet because I'm focusing, sorry. See how it just like intensifies the eye a little bit? Okay, so this is what you're going to do now. You're going to take, this is what you're going to do now. You're going to take your original powder brush that you started with, and you're just going to kind of blend it all in real fast. Or like a clean powder brush. And just make sure everything's just kind of blended together. Okay. So then it's all there together. Just really all there together and happy. I need to get all my things together because I feel like I keep using the wrong brushes because I get distracted. So this is where when you fix your eye lines, what I like to do is I just take a little bit of concealer and I take like a slanted eyeshadow brush, and I just do a very, very little bit right on the edge of your brush. That was a lot. And if you get too much, just wipe the excess off on the brush and you can fix it. So just kind of draw the line that you want. And if you're older and you're wanting to look uplifted a little bit, go straight up instead of straight back. And just kind of wipe that away, and then we'll blend it here in a second. So again, just kind of good. And then just proceed again for the same thing, the same thing. If you get too much, and then you just go right up to where you're gonna do your line of your eyebrow. If you had more eyebrows, which I do not, it would probably look a little bit better. That's a lot on my eyebrow on that one, huh? That was a lot. Okay. So now you don't obviously want to leave it like that. But you take the blender that you used your contour on, or you already sprayed with like a little bit of setting spray. And if it already dried out like mine, you can always put a little bit more. But you just take the skinny edge of it, or like right at the sharp edge of it, and you just start blending. And you haven't done your eyebrows yet, so blending over your eyebrows, it's fine. It's going to be fixed anyways. So mine already dried off, so I need to spray a little bit more. And then you just blend. I can't see. The light's changing in my office. And then this one has a lot, so you're going to blend up into your eyebrows since you haven't done your eyebrows yet. That was a lot of concealer, huh? And so see how it looks like there's a sharp hard line right on my eyeshadow right there, and you're like, oh, that looks weird. I'm going to show you how to fix that too. Oh, that one went too high. Okay. So once you got that for the most part blended in, you take the eyeshadow fluffy brush that you were just using with all of it, and you just kind of just a little bit blend in that line that you just created with your concealer so it doesn't look as sharp. And you don't put any extra powder on your brush at this point. You're just blending what is already there. See? So now you can go ahead and take off your setting powder. I always miss my nose for some reason when I'm doing it on the TV or on the camera. I don't know why. Yeah, the smoky eye is not for the faint of heart because it does take just like a minute. But I'm not done. Okay, so let's do our eyebrows really fast. Sculpting brow pencil with a cute little brushy washy. And this is also how you help the concealer not look as like concealery that you just put on your eyeshadow. I feel like I have a hair on my nose and it itches. See how metallic and pretty that is? Take the little brush and you just brush up. And you act like you have full, delicious eyebrows like I don't have. And you do not press down hard on the pencil because it will come out like a really hard line. And it'll be way harder to blend. So you just start light and kind of just fill in where you wanna. And one day I'll get my eyebrows fixed and shaped and you're just gonna be like, oh, the difference is so crazy. And I'll be like, I know, right? Yeah, I'm definitely not doing another video for my hair. I'm just gonna show pics later because it's just taking too long. Let me know if you guys have like fun concert go-to colors or makeup that you like to do. I like to go smoky and dramatic for certain types. Like if it's a night out on the town, I want to do smoky and dramatic. Or if it's just like a chill, like little bar or something, I'll just do like really natural colors. But I've been waiting for this concert for 2 years, so Mama's going with the smoky. Okay. And then you just do the other side. And so since when you go, if you go dark with an eyeshadow or like a smoky, it just depends on how bold you want to be. But I like to do like a more neutral lip if I'm gonna go bold. I just like the balance of it more than having a bold lip as well. But you do you. That's just me. So I'm just gonna use my go-to favorite lipstick on the planet. And I'll show you that just in a second because we're almost finally done. The eyebrows just really pull it all together. The darkness of them. I know it looks kind of like a mess on here, but it's not. Okay, so since you do get a little bit of powder on your skin, it puts the lotion on its skin. Where did it go? Your little, here it is. So the little guy that you just put the concealer on, don't put more on it. Just kind of use that to reshape where the eyebrow is. And pull up. Or if you need more concealer like I do, you can do that too. Because usually I'll use like a highlighter, my highlighter to fix this line. But since I already have so much metallic on my eyeshadow, I don't want to add too much more into that. So what I'm gonna do here, oh, she just fell. So I'm just gonna, so you get like a little bit of excess of your spray on, and I'm just gonna, because I feel like I've blended off my makeup right here. I'm just gonna kind of put some makeup right back where it was that I wiped off. And it just takes a very little bit. I don't know why I looked yellow right there. Do you know why? Okay. So that's done with the smoky eye. I think it's all blended, but I can't really tell. I'm taking all the makeup off my lips because it's grossing me out. Get it all off. And I didn't put chapstick on. Usually I do chapstick so that it doesn't scrape your lips as hard. That's gross looking, huh? Okay. Before I forget, let's do our highlighter because that's like a really big piece for me. I love me some highlighter. Some highlighter. So you just brush it and then just a little bit. And I go right up into my temple because you're going to wipe off all that makeup anyways. I love this highlighter. Oh, I need to fix that little blend, don't I? With your highlighter, I like to pull it down into your blush just because it looks a little bit more. What am I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, because it looks like a little bit more blended, but then since you put a lot of brush on, you can always go back and just kind of make sure to blend it in a little bit. Right there. And apparently I'm not blending very well because this is a for real harsh line right here. I'm like, that doesn't look good. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, my nose itches. Let's do some eyeliner. No eyeliner. No more of that. Mascara. Eyelash primer. I love it. Live it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Coat all your eyeshadow or all your eyelashes. You've seen me do this a million times, so you know what to do. Before it dries, do the mascara. And go from the eyelash base or eyeline and just pull up until you've completely coated all of the primer. And it just helps with volume and length. And it's just my fave, bro. Oh, there goes my contact. There's seriously a hair on my contact, I feel it. Or on my nose, I feel it. Driving me bonkers. Your bottom line. So I love my 4D, but also I really wish that the 4D mascara had the little like twist little bottom eyeliner or bottom lash brush. You like twist off the cap, and like the first one is the little guy, and then there's also this at the end of it, the end of the top of the lid or whatever. The end of the top of the lid. Oh, I forgot my primer. That's a bummer. It's okay. I didn't go too far. Let's just put it on there and see what happens. It might get clumpy. We don't know. Act like nobody saw anything. You don't have to like make your eyelashes completely white, because that would be way too much primer and it would look funky. It's time to get funky. Okay, and let's just coat it and see if it gets clumpy. Because I was talking too much, shocker, and distracted myself. I'm wondering if I should wear high heels. Probably not, right? Because I'm at a concert. I don't want to be that one lady that falls down. Because she was wearing high heels that she hasn't walked in 2 years. You know, I don't want to be that lady. Look at that. Look at that. I want them to be crazy today, so I'm going to go an extra coat. We also have fake eyelashes if you're in, like magnetized eyelashes if you're into it. But I just love it when you get compliments. Oh, I just did that on my eye. I always love it when you get compliments and you're like, oh my gosh, do you have eyelash extensions? And you're like, no, just really, really good mascara. I love that feeling. Is it too much? Is it too bold of a look? I don't know. But I'm feeling it. Crazy makeup day. I like to touch the like base of my eyelash a little bit, just because it helps with the eyeliner line. Let's get that eyeshadow off of my freaking face here. Here by George. Okay. out my one and only, my favorite matte lipstick in the color Easy Street. This is my second one because I wear it that often. It's just a very nice light nude pink. And I have very pigmented lips. And I still just love the way it looks. It can be on, anybody can wear it. And then you just spray it to set it, baby. I do a lot of setting spray. Don't hate. Don't hate. Appreciate. Arpin. Okay, so I hope like that helped with people's learning how to do the smoky eye. I know it's a lot, and I know that it can feel overwhelming, especially when it looks super messy. But girl, when it's done, it is cute. And especially for a night on. I'm not saying to do it every day. It takes forever and patience. But when you're going to go out on a night in the town and you've been waiting to do this for 2 years, hashtag worth it. Okay, I'm gonna get my hair done. Like me, do my hair, not get it done, because that'd be weird. And then take some pics with my honey. But wait, also I want to show you this really fast. Oh my god, I'm breaking out. Okay, I just got my favorite, most beautiful earrings in from Closet Candy, and I'm so excited to wear them tonight. They're like little dark gray stones, but they're hoopies. So it goes with my bangles and my bangles and my, I don't know, people always say like no brown with black, but like it's gold, so I don't know. Okay, focus, Katie. I'm gonna do my hair and then I'll take some pictures. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for my smoky eye look. Hope y'all like it. Let me know if you have any questions.